Hello everyone, Zayla here, shooting up a new video, and as you can read by the title, this will be not part one, but like the epilogue, the introduction, yes, the introduction of what if Deku was Captain America, our 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 star-spangled boy, and this will be like the MCU Captain America, where he becomes a circus dude for a while, then heads in a war, and then after a while gets frozen in ice by saving the world by being a hero. What's a good place to start? Yes. We start off in 1921 in New York, in the roaring 20s, where life is good. People are dancing and singing. But in Brooklyn was born Stephen S. Rogers along with his friend James B. Barnes. I think is it James B. Barnes? I think it is. I don't know. And for the last 7 years, the two boys grew up together and stood by each other's side. Steve had a dark brown hair and not that green and black hair that we all know. But he was still weak. He was a weak link, unlike his friend Bucky. He was cool, at least. It is now 1940. Fuck, this thing is... Damn it. Yeah, forget it. It's 1940, and Steve and Bucky are now 12 years old, and they're... Yep. Give me a second. Hey, there it is. Nope. Well, Steve is 12, and Bucky is like 13. So, yeah. It's 1940, a year after the war started, and instead of our young lad still wanting to be a hero, and Steve, since Steve, it's the war, so yeah, he wants to be the war hero. This young lad, yeah. It's now in 1943. The lads are now. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it's 1943. The lads are now 15 and Bucky is 16. The boys are still too young to fight, but Steve and Bucky's parents passed away and were orphans in the army. But the army was able to figure out something for them. Then the two were part of a medical team. I didn't got that picture. I didn't know. Oh, I don't. Really, I don't? Apparently I do not. Damn it. And I prepared for this too. But the two were part of a medical team and helped out with injured soldiers in battle, or that were sent back to the base. When the old doctor saw how Steve was helping out with the war, even at such a young age of 15, the doctor knew that this child that the children of war was illegal, but it was something the Germans would never see coming. Especially an American spy as one of them. After a few days, the doctor convinced the colonel of the military camp that wherever Steve was trained at in the movie, like he was in that one place. I don't know what it's called. Boston? I don't know. The doctor convinced him to let Steve and his friend Bucky train with the other soldiers. Steve and James were having a really rough time. The whole thing, so it was a real pain in the ass for the two. Until a female British captain and a girl who looked around their age. The captain introduced herself as Elizabeth Shield and her daughter Peggy Shield. Peggy was young, but she was very skilled to disguise herself behind enemy lines, can speak German, and French as well as English, and well, skilled in battle strategy. So of course she tagged along with her mother in helping out the men and all that stuff. After a few days, the doctor noticed that Steve was focused and ready for anything, and was willingly to take a grenade for his other soldiers whenever they're training earlier. The doctor knew that this boy was indeed young but had heart. The following day, Stephen was sent to a lab in Brooklyn that was hidden to the public eye. The doctor asked Steve to get in the machine, and, well, that'll hurt. It was a lot, man, you know. I got it here somewhere. Well, it's basically like the same lab from the thing. Oh, I was right there the whole time. Well, this is basically an interpretation of... Yeah, you know it's not. It's the best I can find, though. As the machine was going on, there was a bright light coming from the machine, showing that the machine was working, and injecting the boy with serum. Elsewhere, Bucky was still in the camp and was still at the camp as Steve was in the Brooklyn. A medical hand and was sent off to enemy lines with the 2nd Armored Division, consisting of 200 men, and 10 of them are the medical team. Yeah, that's, well, hold on. This will explain everything a bit. Since Bucky was 15, he would disguise himself as a German cadet and be the spy, but will soon get caught. This is what's going on. I guess, I don't know, since he was still young, he was able to disguise himself, even though these guys have like facial hair. Yeah. Back in Brooklyn, the scientists, Elizabeth and Peggy Shield, and their sponsors were about to witness the next generation of soldiers. As Steve was trying to hold the pain that was the machine, it was at 80%, and that's when Steve couldn't hold it anymore. That's when he just let out good pain. Ugh! Damn it! Shut the machine down. I can't do a German accent, sorry. I could do it earlier, but I couldn't do it now. Damn it. The doctor was yelling at Thomas Stark. Yes, this will explain everything in a bit. As Steve was yelling at the doctors, telling them that he can handle it, Steve was trying to keep the process going. Are you sure, Stephen? Always. Stephen answered in a very painful agony tone, but smiled that no one saw. As the machine was done, the light stopped glowing, and when the doors opened, the small, short 15-year-old was now a buff boy. Yeah, that's big. Yeah. I don't know, imagine he was brown hair. Don't think of anything else, but yeah. He is now ripped with muscles, taller, and looked like he would freaking mess you up. Look at him holding that cat. He'll strangle the kitty. No, he wouldn't. He's not a monster. Maybe, I don't know. When all the men, well, let's face it, men, came down from the room overhead, a man with glasses dropped a little box without anyone's notice. As the men were congratulating the doctor and then took pictures, the whole thing is, the doctor that made the serum was, well, he is now famous now, because knowing that he was happy since, well, he knew that he was going to create the next generation of an army and could stop this war early, maybe. What a great success! What a great success, Doctor. Now I can't wait for my army. The general happily excited until an explosion happened in the room that all those men were just in. A man with glasses took the briefcase that had the other doses of super soldier serum and then ran before he shot the doctor that gave Steve his newfound strength and a chance to win. As the doctor died in Steve's arms, that's when he was angry. Steve in anger decided to chase the man, but knew he didn't have enough time. But when he started running, he was fast, man. Like, he was freaking booked it. He was able to catch up to the man and followed him to a pier. But the man took a boy as a meat shield and a distraction. Since the four-eyed twat ran out of bullets when he kept on shooting his gun, he threw the boy in the water, but he was able to swim, so Steve was able to catch up with the guy in the submarine that looked way too advanced for its time, dude. Like, it was, whoa. Steve was able to get him and throw him on the land. As Steve was about to interrogate him, the German bit his teeth, and as foam started filling his mouth, the last words that he uttered, "That's Hell Hydra." Well, as you can see, this is where this is going. It's basically like the MCU Captain America movie, so I'm not going to explain it that well. I'm just going to do this one, the next episode, and then that's when we get straight to the present day of the freaking whole thing. Yeah. But before I go, I'd like to make a little announcement. I'm going to be at least doing 4 videos a week, at least. 2 will be this Captain America one, and the other 2 will be the Sabretooth one, since that's one that's very eagerly considered, apparently. I don't know why. But I am sorry, Sabretooth will have to be a villain. I am sorry about that. It's more convenient. Maybe I'll make him like a vigilante. I don't know. We'll see. Villain or vigilante? Let me know, because I can't do hero. I will make this man kill another man in the Sabretooth series. Freaking, he's going to eat this kitty. Well, yeah, that got weird. Well, I hope you liked this video of the introduction of this Captain America one, and like I said, this will be different compared to how other people are doing Captain America and this. He'll actually be born in the 40s, the 20s, so there's that. He's old. But yeah, I really hope you liked this introduction, and share with your friends, like, comment, subscribe, and spread the word. Have a nice day or either night.